morning, Shalom to everybody. This is the book In Forest Fields by my teacher and rabbi, Shalom Arush. In this book, it's about personal prayer, Hitbodedut meditation. That is secluded personal prayer where you speak to God in your own language, English, Persian, Italian, French, whatever you like, in your own words, slang, whatever you want. As a friend speaks to a friend or the son speaks to his father. In this book, there's a great strengthening story that Rav Arush writes that when he was younger, he all of a sudden was faced with a great amount of debt. And he heard from another friend that also had a similar situation that was studying in yeshiva that his rabbi told him that if you have debt, I'm sorry, the halacha says that you have to leave the yeshiva, you have to go to work so that you can pay your debt. So Rav Arush took this to understand, great, I have debts, I'm also going to leave the yeshiva and I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work for Hashem. Every day I'm going to spend my time doing personal prayer, Hitbodedut to Hashem, and this is going to be my work. And in the end, Rav Arush says, the debts made him the closest, to be Rav Arush himself. Those debts made him Rav Arush. Like when Moshe Rabbeinu had to run away from Egypt and he was in desert, that made Moshe Rabbeinu, all the time spent in the desert speaking to Hashem by himself, all the time speaking to in the fields with Hashem, made Rav Arush not only come out of the debts, but also be the Rav Arush we know. Now, this is all beautiful stories that could be fantasies that Rav Arush wrote, but when I was faced with the same exact predicament of debts, I said to myself, I'm going to do just the same. Whatever time I can invest, I'm going to go out in the fields, I'm going to go in Kings Point Park, I'm going to go on the Hudson River and walk and talk and figure why I'm in this situation and what I need to do to change this situation and what I need to improve into myself, and especially thank God that I am in this situation, that I am faced with that, and this is where I'm standing right now, and this is enabling me to have a closer relationship to Hashem. So whenever we're faced with something, we can go to the rabbi for a beracha, we can study all day in the Bet HaMikdash, but the number one advice that Rabbi should give us is to go to the boss himself and gain that relationship through that problem, figuring out what we need to change within ourselves, what we need to do, and now we can come close to Hashem. And in the end, not only will come out of that predicament, it's going to be the greatest gift of our life. Wishing you the best day and all the best.